Hello, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing a personal reading for one of my clients who will represent the sign of Capricorn. Number of people in questions. We have Capricorns and Virgos and whatnot. Let me just say, I want to say thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything that you're doing at this time. Why do I say that? Because I want to thank you because you're reaching for yourself, to find yourself in a more perspective ways. Okay, a more positive way. I know that sometimes it's easy to say and it's hard to act upon and continue to manifest those energies. Okay, but you also need to understand that certain things when we make changes for ourselves is to improve ourselves and to love ourselves and to respect ourselves. And when those things are happening and manifesting within your self-being, then other things can come into a more positive understanding within your life as well. Okay, meaning we have a more positive results. I feel that what you're going through, it's hurtful sometimes. I feel that sometimes it's easy. I feel that sometimes you just don't know which way you're coming or going. But that is why you're searching and looking out elsewhere for those things and to see more of yourself, what it is that you're needing or wanting within your life. Now, as you already know, certain predictions that I give you here can be aligned and changed to your willingness. The universe may allow you to change certain things, and certain things cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you and the people in questions have to take here. Certain predictions can come sooner or during the time that I give you. It just depends on also how you manifest those energies. As of right now, you have certain energies, and according to the readings, you might also change other energies because of the reading. Okay, so let me see here. As you already know, prior to the recording, I call into the universe, into your spirit guides, so they can start transcending the messages. And that is why there will be moments of silence within the recording, because it is your spirit guides communicating with me and for me to pass on the messages to you. I kind of sure you must need to know here. What are we looking at here for my client, and how can we help her, and what is it that we need to relate here? I kind of show me must need to know. Show me what must need to know. Thank you to the universe and to the angels out in the north. Let's see here. First spread will be for you, and I can see the overall energies, and then we'll see who is it that we're going to follow up with next. Okay. So we see, I think the main energy that I have to see at this time would most likely be, let me see here, the Virgo. Okay, where is the Virgo and where are you? And here you are. What you did not explain was whether or not you are living with the Virgo right now. Because there's some changes coming in here in your relationship, which you may not think it, but it's positive here. I do feel that you're going to give you and the Virgo a chance here, okay? Someone is making a change here within their job environment. I'm not sure if it's the Virgo changing his job position or taking some time off, or you will. But it's here at the end, being that this is the first spread, is the most recent past to the next 3 to 4 months, okay? Accordingly to how also you receive this energy, can come sooner or later during at the time I give you. Now, I feel that there's a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, someone arising here that is just making a change here for a commitment. But keep this in mind that the energies can shift and change, because it could also be the Capricorn that you also have in question. And since we are, as of this moment, taking in the earth sign for the Virgo, it could also be this horse here, could also be the Capricorn coming in here, okay? Coming in here telling you that his relationship is not working and whatnot, and so that he's been missing you and that he wants to know how you are and all these things. I will put a hold on that. It's not all that fruitful that he may come out and tell you, okay? Keep that in mind. let me just say this, that sometimes when we're stuck on certain memories and certain pains, we're stuck because we're letting it to be there. We're letting it to stagnate. We're letting it to sit there and nurture itself out and give us all these headaches, all these confusions. Okay? And like I always say, the pain will only hurt for as long as you allow it to be in there within your thoughts, within your heart, within your mind and your soul. So if you feel that this pain is no longer, there's room for it within you, then you can kick those pains away. You can start healing yourself. And yes, you're working on it in different ways. And I am very proud of you that you're working on those energy. You are a young person and you still have so much more to look for. You have still so much more to do within your life here. And for you to be suffering and crying out for certain things that has passed on to you, or that certain things that you yourself have caused it, you need to stop blaming yourself. You need to stop hurting yourself. You need to say, you know what, I did what I did, but I am now well, and I forgive myself, and I am ready to move forward and be happy no matter what. If so-and-so does anything to hurt me, then, you know, I will distance myself from that person. If so-and-so is not acting the way I wish it to be, then that is his energy, his karma. But I am not going to allow it to affect me in any way. You know, and I know that it's hard sometimes to act on those things. It may be easy as we're saying it. But once you start believing in these things that you say to yourself, even out loud if you need to, the more often you put yourself in those positions and start saying these positive things, the more often than not, you're going to find yourself saying things like that without even thinking it. So that is why what happens is we align our spirit world with our mental thoughts and whatnot with the universe. Okay. I'm glad that you're working in a lot of things. I am happy for you that you're doing a lot of things here. And I'm happy that you take certain advices that I give you. As you know, the advices that I give my clients is always for the best interest of my clients. Because this is why I do what I do, because I love to help and heal the soul, the energies of oneself. Okay? And you need to understand that sometimes we do things to ourselves without even wanting to hurt ourselves. You need to also understand that the other people make mistakes, it doesn't fall on us. It would only do so if we allow it. People might say, well, it was your fault that you did this, that you did that. Well, it's not necessarily our fault, and it's not necessarily the other person's fault. It's just the fact that it is something that we need to go through, the karma that we need to go through. And unfortunately, some karmas are very hard to learn. There are hard lessons to learn, but it is about how you perceive it. It is about how you can conquer those ups and down moments in your life. Okay, you need to understand that. And I know that you're going and doing certain things. And I will not interfere in those things because it is what it is. You can work on those things, and you can work in your spirit, in your soul with me or whoever else you choose to. Let me just say, medication to me, and I'm just saying this, I'm not sure whether or not you have some, but medication to me, I will feel that would be a kind of like a last resource kind of thing. I feel that you can overcome anything if you choose to, and if you allow yourself to give yourself that chance. Because the soul and the mind is stronger than anything, and it can heal you without any type of medication. Medications have a lot of chemicals and whatnot, and so it changes our way of thinking temporarily, but that does not fix the problem. So just keep in mind that if anyone comes and say, well, maybe you should start taking this, I think that you need to align yourself differently, plain and simple. Okay? Give yourself a chance to fix yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically first before you decide to take anything. It is my recommendation. Now, having said that, let's get to the reading here. So again, I'm not sure whether or not you are living with the Virgo here. I feel that you are working out this relationship here, but I'm not sure if you're living or not with this person. But if you are not living with him, I feel that in a very short time you will be with the Virgo. Okay? I definitely feel you trying to fix this relationship with this Virgo here, and him trying to fix this relationship also with you. Let me just say also that what you need to do is let go of the past between you and the Virgo. Whatever negative things happen in the past in this relationship, you need to let go. He's never going to be honest and tell you the truth of what it was in the past. So if you want to give this person a chance and you still want this person in your life, you're going to have to let go of those things, okay? And take that leap of faith, ask yourself, am I able to trust this person? Well, trust yourself. Trust yourself that you're going to give yourself a chance to work this relationship out. And if it does not work out this time around, then you know that you tried the best that you could. You put 100% in it. And if it fails, then you fail with an understanding that you gave it your all. So when you let it go, it will not be hurtful to you anymore because you gave it in, you gave the effort, you gave the try, and it did not work out. If it doesn't work out, do you understand what I'm saying? So let go of all the negative things that he has done, but most importantly, all the negative things that you have done. Letting go means forgiving. So if you're going to give him a chance, you are not to bring the past into this relationship again. You understand? You're not to bring what he has done or not done. You need to be more positive, and you need to entertain yourself with a more positive perspective viewing things. Meaning, try to pamper this relationship. And as you pamper this relationship, you're pampering yourself. Fix yourself, align yourself to be more positive, more outgoing, more flirtatious, more loving, more caring, more nurturing. Do all these things because all these things are positive results here, or positive thinking and acting. So you're doing those things to fix this relationship with this person, but at the same time, you're also fixing yourself emotionally, okay? And spiritually. So you need to think positive. And also, in reference to the Capricorn, who cares what he does or happens in his life? Wish him well and let it be with the universe. Because if you're trying to save this relationship with the Virgo, you need to let go of the Capricorn. It's a must. Because if we're longing for energies of caring for someone else, then it will never work with any relationship. I don't care if it's the Virgo or anybody else. You understand that? And if we're feeling emotional feelings towards someone else, then you will always find fault in the person that you have in your life right now. New or old, it doesn't matter. So therefore, you're not trying as you should, okay, in this relationship. Let go of what it is that you have toward the other person in the past and focus on this relationship that you're in right now, because he is trying. He just finds it hard sometimes to understand you, the Virgo. He finds hard to understand you sometimes, and he surprises himself sometimes with the things that you say and do here. Okay? He's not with anybody else. I don't see the Virgo with anybody else here. I don't see anybody that he could be with. I'll see his spread next, but I don't see that. Okay? I feel that the Capricorn is going to attempt to make a return in this year. Every now and then he thinks about reaching out to you, but he's having a difficult time in his relationship here. And yes, he thinks of you. He might even try to contact you in the next 3 to 4 months, but I feel that he's not going to be straightforward and honest. I feel that things are not the way they're supposed to be in his marriage and his situation, and so he's reaching out to you because of those things. So to me, it's a little bit selfish here, because he's only reaching out to you because he's needing attention and intimacy here. So therefore, I feel that energy to you will be a negative energy, because whoever you bring into your life is putting energy into your life here. Okay? And those energies could either be negative or positive. And if you're trying to fix this relationship here with your ex, I feel that you must let go of other things and start releasing that energy, releasing what it is you feel. Because if you are in love with someone else and not the person that you're trying to work this relationship, then, your ex could do everything. He can bring the moon down for you, but it will not be to your satisfaction, because you are mentally and spiritually not in there, even though you're physically trying. It's a whole different here, okay? It's a whole different dish here, okay? Physically trying to do something and not connecting yourself emotionally and spiritually to it makes a big difference when you connecting your physical, your spirit, mind, heart, and soul together in one. You understand? So I feel that you're not completely all in this relationship. Even though you're trying, you're doing this physically, doing that physically, saying this, you're not necessarily 100% in there because your spirit and heart is elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So start disconnecting yourself from that other situation so you can align yourself to fix what it is you're fixing here. One thing at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. Okay? And the advice that I'm giving you, keep them in mind for the rest of your life because they're going to align you in a more perspective way, in a more positive way. You understand? In any relationship, family, friends, or love relationship, take my advices because you'll see things differently. Okay? Now, let me see, one of your questions. And so therefore, focus your energy into the things that you need to align yourself with right now. Which I feel that, first of all, one of your questions is your goals of your career and whatnot. Those are going to happen. You will succeed that. Take a deep breath. Sit down in a nice little corner with again, the white candle here, and do the green candle here next to each other, and also a pink one. And then get your books and start studying. Concentrate on the goals that you want to make sure to manifest. Okay, I need you to put your 110% in this relationship with the Virgo, and I want you to align yourself in one, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, so you can work on this relationship. And that way, when it works out for the way it needs to be. And if it does not, then you can move on forward to whatever happens next. But in the meantime, if you put the Capricorn aside, then things will happen. He eventually will come around. May not be for the best interest of you, but he will come around, and that will be your choice. I do feel that there's a renewal coming in here in this relationship between you and the Virgo, though, in a very short time, within the next 3 to 4 months. It could even be sooner. But I feel that it's a new coming here between you and the Virgo. If you are not living with him at this time, I feel that in a very short time, you will be with the Virgo, your ex. Okay? And I feel that when that time happens, you need to give thanks to the universe and put the best effort in this relationship. Okay? I feel that sometimes you're going to find yourself that this is a very hard thing to do in this relationship. You need to look back because you were once married to this person. So you need to look back at what things were in that relationship, how long you were married, what were the downfalls of this relationship, and fix on those things. Fix those things that you can always do. You can always align yourself and fix these things. Okay? Now, number one, absolutely, I do feel that you're going to feel scared, a little frightened by it, but you will overcome. Number one, it's a yes. You will overcome. You need to trust within yourself and trust that you know best what it is you're doing, and you will succeed in those goals. And you will. So I will see the Virgo next, and we'll see. He's willing to try on this relationship. He's not ready to go where the classes that you're going to, so that's fine, because right now you need to focus within you. Okay? Try to heal yourself before you take him in there. First, you need some healing, and then eventually he might decide to try at least one of those classes. Okay? And let me see here, number 3, I feel that you need to prepare yourself that there are positive things coming here for your life here, for your relationships here. And yes, you have doubts, a lot of doubts, a lot of friction here, a lot of confusion here is what I'm sensing here. But it is only because you feel that you're at limbo here. Okay? But positive things are coming for you in a very, very short time here. Okay, now let me see. We're going to see the Virgo. I know you asked about the Capricorn, but to be honest, I don't feel that I should waste that energy because I can see it either way here. And I don't think that that you should be asking. If you're trying to work a relationship out right now, I think that you need to stop thinking as much as much as you can. Stop thinking of the Capricorn. Okay, if you're trying to fix another relationship out, it's about giving yourself a chance. When you stop trying to think of the other person, because you're putting all that energy an effort into that other person's energy, you know, and they're not there physically. And so that energy can go toward what it is that you're trying to fix within yourself. Arcana, show me how much I need to know here. Now we're going to see the Virgo here. Arcana, show me how much I need to know here. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Okay, so you are okay. Now, let me tell you this. This is the spread for the Virgo. Yes, sometimes he finds that this relationship, it takes a lot of work, a lot of toll sometimes is what he's saying here. Okay, he does reminisce a lot of things of the past. He overlooks certain things here of the past here as well. I'm not sure, did he know about the other person here? If he didn't know, I feel that he felt that you've done something. It's to that is, you know, I think that he will probably find out about those things if he didn't find out about, you know, the other person here. But at the same time, he is still willing to give this relationship another try. Okay, I still see him here. So I'm not sure if you and him are living together or about to live together and give yourself another chance. Here is what I'm sensing here in these energies, because it showed in the first spread and it showed in the second spread, which is his. Okay, I'm not sure if you and him have children here, but that could be the case, or one of the reasons of why he's trying the best that he can here in this relationship here. Okay, but if he knows that you've done something in the past, he's also wondering whether or not this person will come back and you will do something to change this environment and then try something else with the other person here. Is what I'm sensing. Because I do feel that Capricorn is making a return here in this year again. Okay, he's thinking of wanting to keep your friends with benefit kind of thing here. Unfortunately, if he returns, it is for that. It's nothing more, plain and simple, because he's having the Capricorn is having a difficult time here with whoever it is that he's attached to. And he's having, and I'm going to be straightforward here. The Capricorn slept with somebody else besides you during the time that either you were with him or the time that he has not been with you. Either way, he has cheated before, the Capricorn. So he's having a difficult time within that marriage here. And the woman is accusing him of things that he has done because she has proof or because she found out and things like that. So he's having some type of difficult time within his marriage here, the Capricorn. And so he's returning to you for either to see how you are and whatnot, but most importantly, just to be with you for friends and benefits is what I'm sensing here. So if you accept him, which I feel that you shouldn't, if you do, then things are going to go downhill for you in this relationship with the Virgo. Having said that, if you by any means even try to talk to or see the Capricorn, then you're going to put this relationship with the Virgo at stake, and he might end up being with somebody else later on. Even though the Virgo is still in love with you and he still wants to fix this relationship, is what I'm seeing here. But I also don't see a legal separation by any means here with the Capricorn and his spouse. I feel some temporary decisions are made there, but not fully acted on. Simple as that. This is what I see here for this year in reference to that case. Now, I feel that you're afraid that your ex here, the Virgo, will be deceitful, will be lying and cheating and whatnot. No, that's not the case. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because he's trying to put things here into perspective. He's trying to fix this marriage, this relationship for the sake of the family is what I'm saying here. Okay? There are better things coming ahead for you. You're going to align yourself into more generically speaking, spiritually, mentally. Okay? And I feel that better things are coming here for you in this relationship with the Virgo. I do feel that this relationship will continue however way it is, whether you live together or trying to work this out. Because I see you too close and I see you here. So I feel that there's something here is going to align itself within you two here. Okay? It is his spread. So he still cares for you. He loves his family. If you have children, he's willing to do what it needs to be because of that. And also because he also cares for you. Okay? He's willing to give that effort. Those classes, he may try to attempt them later, at least one or two. But, you know, he feels, again, yes, he feels those things that those are crap of, there's a word that he uses for those things. He may not say so, but that's what he's thinking. That he's probably saying, you know what, she just needs to snap out of it and it's over and done with. It's almost how I sense him. Okay? But beautiful things are coming in here. I think that you're going to renew this relationship and continue to renew this relationship with the Virgo is what I'm sensing here. Okay? Again, be aware that if the energy of the Capricorn comes in here, you're going to put this relationship at a halt and you're just going to cause a lot of friction because then definitely the Virgo will align himself with somebody else out there. Okay? And you're going to end up having more than one and end up with nothing because I don't see the Capricorn leaving his spouse at all. And I only see him coming in here, returning just for friends and benefits. It's simple as that. Okay? And I see you overcoming your career, your school. I see definitely happening. That's a good future for you ahead. Focus on that. Focus on that. Now, let's see here. Okay. Let me see the third spread. And let's see what we're looking at here. The third spread is, as of now, will be close to the end of the year into the first month to two of 2019, but the energies could be sooner according to how you perceive them. Okay? And this will be your energy overall. Arcana, show me what they need to know here. What are we looking at here, Arcanas? Thank you. Thank you to the universe and to the angels of heaven and earth. Thank you, Arcanas. You're going to come to an agreement and understanding between you and the Virgo, I feel. Okay? No more doubts, no more fights, no more arguing. Let's just start this into a different perspective, different look at things, I feel. I feel that you're doing your best to work this relationship out, but at the same time, things might go downhill when you feel that someone else is making a return here, which it will be the Capricorn here. You're gonna find yourself thinking, overthinking. You're gonna find yourself longing for joy of hearing back from the Capricorn when he does. And I find yourself here crying sometimes, waking up crying, thinking of the things that you and the Capricorn had, is what I'm sensing here. So your emotions are very confused here, I feel, in reference to you and your ex. And also in reference to you, the Virgo and the Capricorn, I feel that your emotions are just about everywhere. And I feel my energies of you is what I'm sensing, that if you're saying to yourself, if the Capricorn will say, marry me, live with me, you will drop everything to go with that person. And that is why you're going through the things you're going, because you're emotionally distraught, because your heart is not necessarily 100% where it needs to be at this time. Your heart is elsewhere. That is the limbo here. That is your crisis right now, I feel. Okay? And you ask yourself and you tell yourself, I need to detach myself from this Capricorn, because it's not good for me to be in this stage. Okay? He is going to make a return. Again, as I tell you, he's going to tell you some things about that he's going through in his relationship to make you feel at ease in return to him. But this relationship, I don't see it to be fruitful, at least for this year, because he is not leaving whoever it is he's with. Okay? There are some conflicts there. They're at distance right now. They're temporarily separated within the home and whatnot. And so then he's going to want to know what it is you're doing, where you are at, who you're with, and things like that. So be aware of that energy. And I feel that because of hearing from him and whatnot, you're going to be not happy. Even at home, you're not going to be not happy. You're going to feel lonely, depressed, and not knowing what to do here in this situation. But it's only because you're going to allow that. Okay? You're going to second guess your emotions, your feelings toward your ex, the Virgo here, because of that. You're going to second guess everything that you are feeling within this relationship, this renewal of you and the Virgo here, because of that other person. So keep that in mind. Be aware of that. Okay? There's definitely, he's coming in here. But I feel that if you can align yourself differently now that you know what's coming ahead, I feel that you can stop all these things. You can stop all these anxieties that you're having between you and the Virgo here. You can stop all the arguments here, if you wish it to be, between you and the Virgo, and just let it free, let it flow free, and enjoy the good moments that are coming ahead between you two. Enjoy, renew the relationship emotionally, physically, mentally, and sexually. Okay? Renew those things and keep updating them. Yes? Keep updating them. And I feel that there's a renewal of a relationship definitely coming in here between you and your Virgo. Okay? Yes, you will hear from the other Capricorn, but that energy will be up to you, because you're going to believe certain things that he will tell you, and you're going to be very worried that you might fall into it. And I feel that you will temporarily, and then you're going to say, you know what, if